Hello everybody, everybody's doing well. This video is old messages. This begins with, technically, was message number one, Tim had received. Now, I don't know, this is when the last video, soul, spirit entered this body, cohabitated, or it was just awakening of Tim, preparing him, I don't know, but it was like on my sophomore year in high school, or in between my freshman, sophomore, junior year, long ago, uh, and just came upon me. I'd never written anything or felt anything like that. I know now it's Holy Spirit. Uh, so it was many years, decades, until messages started as they are coming to me now. Very simple, very beautiful. It's from summer, not sure what year it was, called God Is. God is small, God is tall, God is strength and power. God is a blooming flower. God is a newborn baby, neither yes or no, but maybe. All things possible. God is the will to do things, not emperors or almighty kings. God is the sun up in the sky. God is she and he, you and I. God is peace and high-flying geese. God is a tree spreading its limbs. God is the healing. God is a tree spreading its limbs afar. God is the healing of a scar. God is almighty, not a bit flighty. God is knavery, or just plain bravery. God is a beautiful lass who runs through the tall green grass. God is giving throughout the living. God is your father and your mother. God is giving throughout the living. That's the rhyme. God is your father and your mother. God is your sister and your brother. God is fame and glory. God is the telling of a holy story. God is the rich and the poor who strive to live forevermore. God is the singing of a bird. God is a baby saying its first word. God is doing unto others as you would have them do unto you. God is helping each other your whole life through. God is a butterfly flying high and low. God is you from head to toe. But the most important thing from above, God is a thing called love. Very simple, very beautiful. Now this picked up in, so I made that, technically was my number one, but I finally just added it to the journals at that point. This is my number 657 from June 15th, 2015. Few believe that what you know, be they friend, be they foe, walk in darkness, they still do, not yet having received clearer view. Speaking to me, few believe that which I know, be they my friend or their foe. Many people close to me and not close to me that just distanced themselves, disappeared from my life like the plague, because they just didn't believe what I was telling them. They walk in darkness, they still do, not yet having received a clearer view. But they've heard the words, or read the words, they were seeded, intended by angels, so they'll be okay in the end. Patience, my friend, because at this time I still get very frustrated. I still get a little frustrated, but taking it too personal back then. Patience, my friend, for the seed shall bloom, awakened from the ever-present gloom. By your side others shall come, having freed themselves of what kept them numb, or dumb. For your words are mine to give, helping to guide you, helping to live. Much more yet to flow to your pages from heaven's glow, or alternates so others may know. Recompense for your faithful deeds, as I provide for all your needs. Sacred scribe, journeyed so far, from beginning of time through canopic jar, which is the world. Many have sought to quell the tide of words as you shared what lay inside. It's very true. Planted there long ago, all there is for others to know. My light shines down upon your brow, freed now of your sacred cow, thing that held me back from ascending in this life. Those who seek to bring you down, all upon their face wear mask of a clown. You gotta be on guard. Doubters, unbelievers who follow the one who shall fall and perish when all is done. Blindly they stare upon split face, not realizing they worship in the wrong place. All these who seek to bring me down where they are false, doubters and unbelievers, they follow the one who shall fall and perish when all is done. That's the devil. Blindly they stare upon a split face without realizing it. not realizing they worship in the wrong place. My church rests not upon slabs of stone, but with the hearts of men alone. There you go. God's church is inside you all. God is inside you all, not in buildings of glass and stone. With the hearts of men alone, its light shines forth upon the land when they take hold of offered hand. And there shines forth from inner spark, shining light into the dark. And there, this offered hand within shines forth from the inner spark, a piece of God, shining light out into the dark. Two standing in a field offers only half a yield. That's a reference to Jesus said, 2 men shall be standing in the field, one will be taken, one will not. 2 women will be sitting at the loom or the spinning wheel, one will be taken, one will not. Half the yield. That's what's going on now. Many shall fall where they are, those that are near and those afar. Choose the path, the road not taken. That's referencing Walt Whitman, who is divinely inspired. For your soul to not be forsaken. So choose the path, the road not taken. One is the true path to God. For your soul to not be forsaken. Joy of joys, my child, for you shall fulfill all that you do. That I gave when last we spoke, face to face when you awoke. That I gave, this fulfillment, this joy, gave when last we spoke, me and him, face to face when I first awoke. From your slumber, when I first awoke, from your slumber in the pit, and your soul I touched was once again lit. So that's speaking after I woke, after being rescued by the Archangel Ariel from the pit. And your soul I touched once again lit, became pure, with the power of my Father's word, and gave to you your lighted sword of light. Go forth each day in time well spent, as you did upon leaving my sacred tent, side by side with all the others, saving those without mothers that have lost and missed. She comes soon to join with thee, as soon from her burdens she is free. Patience needed, do not worry, no need to be in such a hurry. Walk the path I give each day, and all darkness shall I hold at bay. Love for you from all of heaven, for your battle against the fallen 7. Jesus, that was signed by him. My number 658 from June 16, 2015. Multitude of sin and darkness hover around, clutching and grabbing without a sound. So much going on we can't see. Children of God pursue them endlessly. The battle goes on oh so relentlessly. So children of God pursue endlessly the multitude of sin and darkness. They follow it blindly. And the battle goes on so relentlessly that we can't see. Those who cloak themselves with their robes of black, chasing those of light for what they lack. God's grace, love of God, God's light. Hearts full of anger and hate, refusing to believe, we offer clean slate even to them. Eyes full of red that glow in the night, shows all inside full of fright. That's the demon that was hovering on my balcony all the time when I was in my condo. Demons fill their minds full of lies, cannot hide what's behind their eyes. These are people that are possessed, controlled, which I've seen many times. Rebuke and banish without cease, for you wear the downy fleece. That's a weapon shared with everybody. We are by your side to aid your cause. Believe in your gift, give no pause. No harm shall come, for your soul was bought. In their webs you cannot be caught. They stare, unable to comprehend the reason why the power does suspend, why they're powerless over me. So they manipulate other people and things and shoot their arrows. They have no power over me. They can influence me for a moment, but temporarily, they cannot catch me. Armor of light withstands all who truly believe and hear the call. Joyless reprobates, they cling to their past. Choose they must, as we come to the last of the days before the cleansing and renewal, which we're in, and those that are lost shall be fuel for the fires of hell, raging for eternity. He's referenced, he's told about that. It's been told in the Bible. On the threshing floor, thrown into the fires. For the fires of hell, raging for eternity, and all others return to our paternity, God. Trust in our words and your gift, for all we gave is meant to uplift. Use it as needed for its intended purpose, sharing the words that are all His. So, that there. Hope you got some meaning from those. Beautiful messages. Pick up again. My number 659. Again, be safe out there with what's going on in the world now. Do not panic. Just continue to focus on God. Trust in Him. I know it's easy to get worried. Some of them have to really hunker down more than others. But He is with you. Focus on Him. Trust in Him. Peace of Christ. God bless.